Hello and welcome back to Hybrid Addiction Coaching Toolbox. So what we're going to talk about today is called planning for urges. So what does that mean by planning for urges? Well, if you're going into a party or a situation, you're traveling to a different, country, and for example, you have addictions. And for example, you're going to Mexico. In Mexico, there's a lot of drinking. For example, you're going to all-inclusive, and there's as much as you want of drinking and partying. So planning for those urges. So for example, you're going on your own. One of those things is whenever there's a situation that alcohol's in front of you, have a glass of water that you always are using write down sobriety on that metal cup or whatever bottle of water. Put sobriety and reminds you that you're on that path of sobriety. Yes. So planning for urges. For a party, if you're going to a birthday party, a Christmas party, whatever it may be, what I highly recommend is telling the person that's hosting the party that you're not drinking. And so they won't ask you for a drink if you want a drink or not. Or take a buddy or family member that knows what you're going through with your addictions. Because it's very important to understand this part. This is very important because when we're left alone in our own thoughts, we start to shift and change the way we think. So if we plan for those urges, we already have a plan set. Because it's very important. This plan will curb you away from your addictions. Yes, it's not going to solve all your addiction problems because those are deeper issues. But at the beginning stages of your addictions, planning for them. For example, that Christmas party for your job or your business. Take a bottle of water. It's very important. This is hugely important. So planning for urges is a practice, and be patient with yourself and be very persistent. Because when those urges come, they only last for about a minute, maybe 5 minutes at the longest. So go into those urges and ask yourself, where's my path to sobriety if you have a drink? So plan for those urges and enjoy the party. Because I believe that you can enjoy the party without drinking or doing drugs. So hopefully this tool will really help you plan for your urges.